guys, Andy here. Now back in April I backed a Kickstarter called Smoovie. So I was quite excited this morning when this turned up through the post. It basically is just a pocket video stabilizer, as it says there. I guess that's the big selling point, is that it's nice and simple to set up, nice and easy to use. It can be carried around with you, because these things, video stabilizing sort of gimbals and such are not new by any means. Although it says here, breakthrough technology, magnetic gimbal optimized for low weight devices, easy to use and pocket size. So like I said, that's kind of the strong selling point, is that it's just nice and simple for anyone to carry around with them in their back pocket or however. Let's see if I can get into it. There we go. Oh. That's the box empty. So there is the actual unit. So there is a kind of, I'm not sure, well, we'll see exactly what that is. Instructions too. So the way these things work basically is it's all about the counterweight, which is that big lump there really, down at the bottom. The idea being that is always held by gravity and therefore steadies the whole unit. Oh dear. So that should automate. There we go. Right. So let's have I might have to have a quick look at the instructions, which is not usual for me, just to check exactly how I'm supposed to have it set up. Well, I want it set up to be able to use my phone, but you can use your GoPro, and I guess that's what that mounting joint is for. I assume that will fit in that position there, look. And you pop your GoPro on the top of it. But I probably won't do that. I've actually got a sort of a motorized gimbal for my GoPro, which is pretty good. So I'm going to have a quick read through this and then come back to explain what I'm doing, I suppose. Okay, so I think I figured it out. The phone fits in quite easy, just in a sort of a spring-loaded bracket. It's got rubber, sort of, oh, that rubber's come out already, you see that? Rubber tops and bottoms to have a good grip. They tell you to kind of slide it back and forth to find the best position balance-wise, top to bottom of your phone. There's also this rubber dampener, which basically I couldn't figure out initially how it sort of fit in, but it literally just squeezes in underneath. So if you have a look at that joint, can you see that? The handle bit is just kind of stuck between, see there's a gap there? So that's just with the whole thing resting into the little cup there. So the dampener basically squeezes in underneath to sort of almost hold it on to the point. You can adjust the handle, it kind of clicks around to whatever position you need, and you can adjust the counterweight shorter or longer, and it's numbered so that when you find the best position for your phone or device or whatever, you can kind of note, right, that's 5.5 for example. Oh, and then there is you can tighten and loosen that so that you can then tilt the phone back or forward to again get the right kind of position for that. So I think now we need to head outside and do a little bit of filming and see how it gets on, I suppose. So I think I've got it reasonably well balanced. The first test is without the dampener, and I'm just gonna walk up the garden, basically film in the bush. Now you might see straight away there the counterweight's acting more like a pendulum. That could be maybe I've got it too long. I don't really know exactly how it works, but I figured, well, let's put the dampener in, maybe that's going to help. There's still a little bit of movement there, but it seems to have settled, and then as I start walking, it does seem to be more stable, and definitely the video footage a lot smoother. There's still a slight wobble, but generally that's a better way to go, I think, with the dampener. I think we'll just try walking along a different direction. I do like that. That's quite nice and smooth. Again, slight wobble, but I guess that's to be expected. How does it compare to handheld? I mean, you can see from the GoPro how my sort of footsteps are shaking the GoPro. The LG G5 does quite a good job of smoothening. And if we see it side by side, actually the Smoovie looks like it wobbles a little bit, but I think is generally a steadier shot. Then obviously we need to try a bit of selfie video. And again, you can see kind of how much I move as I'm walking, but actually the video is pretty sturdy. Steady. So, and just to show as well that it does fold away quite simply. If you can undo that bolt and just get things in the right position, it swings into quite a neat little thing that will fit in your back pocket quite easily. So all in all, I think it's quite a natty little device. It's only, well, I think pre-orders are showing at £15 plus shipping. Now I'm not sure what shipping will be to the UK because I think it's an American product, so you might be looking just up over £20, something like that. But it's a natty little thing. If you do take a lot of video, it might be something worth having in your repertoire, because it's nice, small, compact, it feels well made, and I think it does generally help you shoot some nice smooth video. I mean, especially when I don't know, maybe it's the LG G5 is pretty good at I don't know actually, it has optical image stabilization, but it looked pretty smooth. Some cameras, some phones not so much, and I think the Smoovie would be certainly a good idea. Or maybe just you yourself, you're not so good. And it can be operated one hand, whereas I think one hand, maybe I should have filmed one hand in my example, because that might be a little bit more wobbly. So there you go, that's the Smoovie from Kickstarter. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. My name's Andy. I'll catch you all again soon.